Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audiocast from Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide, Anindya Bannerjee. Kal dollar rupee did a fantastic and a very surprising U-turn. Oil prices, dollar index, everything was ignored, but it fell very sharply. Kyunki corporate inflows or corporate dollar flows was very heavy. Some dealers, some bank dealers placed it over $1 billion of sales. तो उसके कारण dollar rupee fell very sharply. And 75 ka jo put sellers they got squeezed, and that accelerated the fall. And finally, it closed around 74.91 on the futures and 74.60, 62 on the spot. Price action clearly suggests that ये जो uptrend था, which was very short-lived, जो uptrend था from 73.70 all the way up to 75.20, it was not just very sketchy, but very short-lived. क्योंकि large part of the trend was due to a gap after the Fed meeting, and it now turned. So generally, जब trends are very short-lived and the momentum जो होता है वो becomes spotty, it becomes difficult for speculators to trade, because speculators look for markets where there is momentum and sustainable momentum. मतलब वो sustain कर रहा है over a period of time. But जब that is not the case, and it's not even a range, because the range अगर हम लोग देखें तो it's a wide range of 2 rupees, right? So it's not even a range which you can trade. So then basically the trading has to be more, you can say, you have to reduce the frequency of trading, because ये इतना choppy market में, if you look at, then if you trade frequently, then the possibility of your stops getting hit is very high. So the best way is to reduce your size of trading if you have your frequency high. And secondly, is to, if you want to maintain a high quantity, then reduce the frequency of trading. You trade occasionally जब range के extremes में आए, मतलब 73, 70, 50 के आसपास है, and it's giving you a reversal sign, then you go long. Or 75, 50 या उसके ऊपर it is giving you a bearish reversal sign, you go short. In between, you simply stay out. So that's how you can position yourself in a choppy market. So abhi, what is the scenario? 75 के ऊपर जब तक spot जाके sustain नहीं होता है, तब तक the trend has to be assumed to be downward. 74.50 or 74.30 are the two support levels on spot. Feb futures is 15 to 18 paisa above the spot. So accordingly, you can adjust the levels on the Feb futures. आज बहुत ही बड़ा important event है, क्योंकि the union budget will be presented from 11 a.m. and focus will be squarely on a few things. First, obviously, the fiscal math. मतलब the expenditure, revenue, fiscal deficit, etc. उसके अलावा it's going to be also obviously on the various policies which will impact the sectors, will also have an impact on the overall sentiment. But two areas where the focus will be: एक, the amendment to the tax laws which allows for inclusion of government bonds in the global bond indices of Barclays and Bloomberg. It is estimated अगर आने वाले महीनों में ये inclusion happens, then close to 50 to 60 billion dollars on a very optimistic side could be the flows over the next 2 financial years. So that is a very positive story on the flows. Second चीज़ है कि whether the government amends the FEMA regulation to allow for FDI into LIC. It is being pegged that the FDI number which is being pitched for is around 10 to 20%, which could be a large number, because LIC का जो valuation का estimation है उसके हिसाब से it can be quite a substantial number. So these two areas will be a special focus area of the rupee traders in the budget. And global factors में dollar index is flat, but equity markets are rising, so which is positive for the Indian rupee. Emerging market currencies are doing fine. So a positive risk sentiment है. Trend has turned down, at least on the price action. तो अगर बजट ने पॉजिटिवली डिलीवर किया तो हो सकता है दिस डाउन ट्रेंड कैन एक्सेलरेट फर्दर. So either it is advisable to not use futures because of the high volatility around the event. It is advisable to use options. तो आप अगर if you are going short on the market, short on the USDINR, you can do a put spread because उसमें आपका the risk involved in terms of the premium paid will be low. So you can do put spread using weekly options or even the month end options. Selling options should be avoided now because, as I said, doing futures, selling options, these are trades which should be avoided around a major event. In the international currencies, GBP-INR may see an upside, so we would be inclined to buy on dips in the GBP-INR provided dollar rupee is not showing a very strong decline. Because dollar rupee अगर strong decline पे आएगा तो it will pull down all the three pairs Euro-INR, GBP-INR and JPY-INR. So that's it, folks. This is Anindya Bannerjee signing off. Have a fantastic day ahead.